Hello everyone, this is Karen.
Hey everybody, I'm Shane.
Today we're looking at part 1 of Pedal It Forward. And the vocabulary words are resource.
Resource.
Canada is a country that is rich in resources.
Host.
Host.
Our host was waiting for us by the door.
Oh, how nice. Vase.
Vase.
Rita picked up a beautiful flower vase at the market.
Ton.
Ton.
That car weighs around 2 tons.
Dump.
Dump.
I'm going to take all of this garbage to the dump on the weekend. So we're talking about beautiful flowers.
Flowers. And what do flowers have on them? What's one thing
Petals?
called a petal?
Yeah.
So petal it forward.
Like pay it forward.
Like pay it forward. So what we're going to do is we are going to take these flowers and petal them forward, which means recycle them and give them to other people instead of wasting them.
Because every year people buy a lot of flowers and then a lot of them just go to waste.
Especially
right?
really big events.
Yeah, that's right.
If you have a wedding or maybe even the city, like my city has a very big parade called the Rose Parade.
Oh, okay.
So after that there's going to be lots of flowers. So
and then you don't want to to have all the flowers go to waste, right?
Right.
So I think there are 2 big organizations who are doing something about this, and one is called Repeat Roses. That's right.
So they repeat means that you use the roses once and then you repeat this by letting somebody else use the roses or any other flowers.
That's right. You can rearrange them in small bouquets, right? And then give them to somebody else. So the
sick at a hospital or maybe
right.
old people in some old people's home.
Instead of throwing them away. So I think that's a really environmentally friendly idea.
Yeah, and you really just get to spread the joy that flowers bring to everybody.
Oh, how lovely.
Aww.
Okay, let's learn more about Pedal It Forward.
Pedal it forward. Flowers add color and cheer to all kinds of events. However, after an event ends, the flowers are usually thrown away, which creates lots of waste. With all the resources that go into growing flowers, it's a pity that they are used only once. Thankfully, 2 organizations are changing this.
Today's lesson is called Pedal It Forward. Part 1. Let's get going, Mike. My name is Jeff. Let's pedal away, man.
Okay, but hang on. I think you're a little confused with the word petal with the word pedal. You see in our article it's P-E-T-A-L, petal. That's the little bits of a flower, right?
Oh.
The colorful, smelly bits at the top of a flower.
P-E-T-A, yeah. That's
flower petals.
That's the part of the flower.
Right.
Also, I guess it's kind of weird to pedal with your hands as well.
Well,
but
yeah.
Here's the thing, folks. We're not going to be talking about that type of pedal at all.
The flower petals.
No pedaling today on bikes. Today we
bike
are talking about flower petals. Let's talk about flowers. Flowers and flower petals add color and cheer to all kinds of events.
Sure.
Go to a wedding and people throw flower petals around. It's
Might
beautiful
decorate a
and
table with some flower petals.
beautiful and it smells good. Now, however, though, here's a problem. However, after an event ends, the flowers are usually thrown away, which creates lots of waste. So not only are you throwing these flower petals away, which is terrible, these are beautiful and they smell good, but yes, when you do so, you're creating garbage and waste.
That's a very
That's not a good thing.
That's a really good point. I mean, if you go to a wedding, some of the guests might take some of the flowers with them, but usually weddings have lots of flowers, so they can't possibly give all the old flowers away. So what happens to them? They must just end up in the garbage. But let's read on, because it says, with all the resources that go into growing flowers, it's a pity that they are used only once. That's a really good point. Of course, time goes into growing flowers, but all the water, all of the power, the special lights to help them grow, probably chemicals and plant food to help them grow as well. But then we only use the flowers for, one day, one event, a couple of days at home, and That's it.
Let's go ahead now and talk about the noun resource. A resource is a supply of important stuff. It's a supply of valuable or important things that are useful and can help you or something live and function. So all the things that you have to put into growing flowers, those are resources. Fertilizer, water, all of those things together. You put them together, you can grow a flower, they're resources. For example, Canada is a country that is rich in resources. Sure, there's plenty of water in Canada, but there's also oil and uranium, all sorts of great resources. Anyways, thankfully, 2 organizations are changing this. They're taking on flower waste, and I think that this is a good thing.
That sounds really interesting. So let's take a break, and then we'll be back to find out more about how we can petal it forward. Not pedal.
No.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天的课文标题是 Petal it forward。好，其中这个 petal P-E-T-A-L 它是指花瓣。那这个标题其实是根据 Pay it forward 来改写的。Pay it forward 就表示将美好的事物传下去，然后他就把 pay 改成了 petal， 为了点出课文的主题，也就是把废弃的花卉重复再利用，把美好事物传下去。那么 Jeff 老师在开场的时候提到 pedal P-E-D-A-L 这个字呢，当名词是指踏板，那么当动词表示踩踏板或是骑脚踏车。pedal 跟 pedal 两个发音跟拼法很像哦，同学们不要把这两个字搞混咯。好，那么课文一开始提到花卉可以替各种活动来增添色彩跟欢乐，不过在活动结束之后，那些花通常会被丢掉，造成大量的垃圾。同学们想想看，在种植花卉的过程中，大家投入了这么多的资源，结果这些花只被用一次就丢掉，这样真的很可惜耶。好，那么幸好有2个组织正在改变这样的情况。这边有一个单字 resource。Resource 就表示资源物力，它是当名词。单字例句有提到说加拿大有丰富的资源，那么 Jeff 老师说加拿大有石油、铀等等的。老师说的 uranium U-R-A-N-I-U-M uranium 就是铀，也就是可以用来生产核武、核能发电的那一种铀。好，接着回到课文中。
Petal it forward. In the United States, Repeat Roses allows event hosts to give their flower arrangements to those in need. The company picks up the flowers from events, rearranges them into smaller bouquets, and then delivers them to people in need of cheer, such as those in hospitals or rest homes. So not only do the flowers get a second life, but they bring joy to more people. Once the flowers wilt, Repeat Roses picks them up and composts them. The flower vases are even reused in the next delivery.
Okay, everyone, 2 organizations are taking on flower waste, okay? And let's go ahead and talk about the first of these organizations. It's called Repeat Roses. Yes, in the United States, Repeat Roses allows event hosts to give their flower arrangements to those in need. So don't throw those flower arrangements in the garbage. You can still use them, or someone can still use them, especially those in need.
That's a very good idea. All right. So event hosts, these would be the people who use the flowers in the first place, probably paid for them and, had them designed for their event, their special party or celebration, a wedding, a dinner, whatever it could be. And if you have a party, if you have a celebration, if it is your wedding, then you are going to be the host. The host is basically a person who holds a party, organizes it, invites other people, and most importantly, on the day of the party or the special event, you're kind of in charge of it, especially in charge of welcoming guests, making them feel comfortable, getting them drinks, introducing them to others, basically kind of directing the party and making sure that everything's going well. Note though, sometimes when it's a woman doing this job, we might say she is the hostess. H-O-S-T-E-S-S. But I think you can probably use the word host for both men or women. For example, our host was waiting for us by the door to welcome us or to say goodbye.
How nice, how polite.
There you go.
Anyways, more on this great company, this great organization called Repeat Roses. The company picks up the flowers from events, rearranges them into smaller bouquets, and then delivers them to people in need of cheer, such as those in hospitals or rest homes. So there you go. They take these arrangements, maybe they take them apart without damaging the flowers, and then they put them into smaller bunches or bouquets.
Exactly, and as the next sentence says, so not only do the flowers get a second life, but they bring joy to more people. These flowers that would have been thrown in the garbage after that first event will now be brought to people to enjoy a second time, and of course this will allow the flowers to have this second life while bringing joy. And then it says, once the flowers wilt, Repeat Roses picks them up and composts them. The flower vases are even reused in the next delivery. So not only do they bring them from the first place to the second place, maybe a rest home or a hospital, but when the flowers wilt, now wilt is what happens when a flower starts to die or when you don't give water to a plant or a flower. The leaves sort of lose some of their energy. They kind of, hang down. They look dried out and tired. So basically, once the flowers get past being fresh, they pick them up, they compost them, that is, sort of put them in the garbage, but put them in the garbage with other things that are food or vegetable, and this can slowly, over time, turn into good stuff, plant food,
good soil, yeah.
fertilizer, things that can help new things in the future grow. So they don't actually throw them in the garbage, they compost them, and then it said, the vases are even reused in the next delivery.
Okay, before we take a break, let's talk about the word vase. It's a noun. You can either say vase or vase. What is a vase, though? It's a container for flowers, okay? Usually vases or vases are beautiful and made of glass or stuff like that. But the idea is that this vase or this vase, okay, can be used to contain and then also display those flowers, okay? It's not a case in that it completely closes up the flowers. No. You want to display or show off your flowers in a nice vase. For example, Rita picked up a beautiful flower vase at the market. All right, everyone, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
我们刚刚谈到有2个组织正在努力改变浪费花朵的情况。那么第一个组织是在美国，叫做 Repeat Roses， 重复玫瑰。他们让活动的主办单位可以把花卉布置送给有需要的人。好，文中用到 flower arrangement， 就是指花卉布置。好，那他们的做法就是说，这间公司他会去活动现场把花带走，把它们重新整理成比较小束的这种花束，然后接着再拿去送给那些在医院啊，或是养老院的人，或是其他需要欢笑的人。当花凋谢的时候，这间公司就会去把花拿回来做成堆肥，而花瓶则是会继续重复使用。先来看2个单字 ，host。在课文里面当名词表示主办方或者是东道主、主人，我们在 host 后面加上 ess 会变成 hostess 就表示女主人。下一个单字 vase 是花瓶，也有人把它念作 vase。好，那我们再来看补充单字 bouquet 是指花的一束、花束或是捧花。还有 wilt这个动词表示凋谢或是枯萎。还有 compost 在课文里面是当动词，它表示把什么做成堆肥。再来，文中里面有用到 rest home， 什么是休息的家呢？ rest home 就表示养老院。接华课文中
Pedal it forward. Since 2014, Repeat Roses has stopped 87 tons of waste from entering garbage dumps and has delivered over 49,000 flower arrangements. The service is growing more and more popular. Meghan Markle, for example, gifted flowers from her baby shower to children who were being treated for cancer.
Repeat Roses does it all, okay? They make sure that flower arrangements don't go to waste. They repackage them, reuse these flowers, then they pick them up when they've wilted, and they turn them into compost. They even reuse vases. How about that? Repeat Roses really can do it all, and there's more. Since 2014, Repeat Roses has stopped 87 tons of waste from entering garbage dumps and has delivered over 49,000 flower arrangements.
That is pretty impressive. So
staggering number.
We understand how the system works, and here we get some numbers to show you how well the system works. 87 tons of waste. They've stopped that much garbage from just being dumped, and also they've delivered over 49,000 flower arrangements. Well, 87 tons is a lot, because a ton is basically 2,000 pounds. Now, if you're talking about a metric ton, that's a little different,
yes,
right?
Okay.
A metric ton would be
1,000 kilograms.
1,000 kilograms. But the old ton is 2,000 pounds. There's a little bit of a difference, I think, between the U.S. ton and the British or imperial ton, but it's around 2,000 pounds. And isn't an elephant around a ton? That was a number, or a bus. A city bus is around 2 tons.
Good rule of thumb, like a car.
A car.
Yeah, a car weighs 1 or 2 tons.
An average sort of family-sized car would be around a ton, just to kind of give you an idea. This is something we only use when talking about really big and heavy things like elephants, up to airplanes and mountains and things like that. So we're talking about a big weight, a ton. For example, we could say that car weighs around 2 tons. So that's a bigger car, a heavier car, something, or just a more expensive car.
Hey,
possibly.
It's heavy. If
It's
it
a big,
weighs a
heavy
ton,
car.
it's heavy. If it weighs 2 tons, it's really heavy.
Twice as heavy.
Anyways, yes, next we have the word dump. It's being used as a noun. A garbage dump is a junkyard or a landfill, okay? It's where garbage goes when the garbage man takes it out of your house, okay? That's where it goes. For example, I'm going to take all of this garbage to the dump on the weekend. I don't want it here anymore, so I'm going to take it to this place where I can throw it away, and it will remain there mostly forever.
That's probably a good place to put your garbage. All right, so now we know that they've done a lot of good work. We also find out that this company has actually gotten some attention from some fairly well-known people. It says the service is growing more and more popular. As news of this service spreads, more and more people use it. And yeah, here's someone who's used it. Meghan Markle, who not long ago married Prince Harry of Britain. Meghan Markle, for example, gifted flowers from her baby shower to children who were being treated for cancer. So even celebrities and royalty are using the service.
Kids with cancer, they need cheer in their lives. So Meghan Markle said, yes, don't throw my flowers from my baby shower in the garbage. No, no, no. Spread them around for those, or to those, give them to those who need some cheer in their lives. Way to go, Meghan Markle and Repeat Roses. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to end our lesson, but don't go away. More fun is coming up soon.
从2014年开始，重复玫瑰这家公司已经拯救了87吨的废弃花朵，让他们不用进到垃圾场。而且在这5年当中呢，他们也运送了超过49000个花卉布置。这数字还蛮惊人的。刚刚 Jeff 老师用到 staggering 这个字就是用来形容很惊人的或是非常大的。那这个字是拼作 staggering staggering。好，那我们再来看单字 ton 表示吨。好，在美国呢，1吨相当于2000磅，不过在英国1吨相当于2240磅。有的人怕混淆，可能就会用 long ton 或是 short ton 长吨、短吨来区分这个美式、英式的。那么长吨就是英吨，短吨就是美吨。至于我们以前不是有学过1公吨等于1000公斤吗？这个公吨的英文则是要说 metric ton。metric ton 这个 metric 是拼作 metric， 那这是公制的质量单位，表示公吨。好，下一个单字 dump 当名词，它可以指垃圾场、垃圾堆。 Jeff 老师说的 junkyard。Junkyard，junkyard 可以指废弃场、废物的堆积场。还有提到 landfill 是拼作 landfill， 这个字呢，则是指垃圾掩埋场。好，课文最后提到说，重复玫瑰这家公司提供这项服务啊，越来越受欢迎。像英国王妃 Meghan Markle， 也就是哈利王子的妻子，她就有把新生儿派对上的花送给那些正在接受癌症治疗的孩童。Mike 老师说，这一项服务也受到了名人和王室的关注。这时候老师用到 celebrity。表示名人，它是拼作 celebrity， 还有用到 royalty， 它是拼作 royalty， 表示王室成员，它是不可数名词哦。好，那么以上是今天的讲解，同学们别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍的文法重点有4个。第一个是 with 名词，逗号主词加动词。第二个是 go into。第三个是 it's a pity 加上 that 子句。第四个是 not only but also。我们先来学 with 加名词，逗号主词加动词。with 加名词是用来表达某一个附带的条件或是原因，那么句型 with 名词，逗号主词加动词就表示由于怎么样，有了什么什么。例如 with this medicine you'll feel better in no time， 有了这一种药，你很快就会觉得比较舒服咯。拜拜拜拜，感冒头疼别过来。好，接着我们来学 go into。Go into 字面的意思是走进、走入、进入，那可以用来表达许多不同的意思。以下介绍2种用法。第一种是指开始从事或是进入，像是开始从事某一种活动啊，进入某一种行业等等。例如 Her husband wants to go into politics， 她的先生想从政，千万唔通哦。好，第二个意思是指时间啊、金钱或是精力等等被用在什么，投入什么什么，像是 A lot of time and money have gone into the project， 这项企划专案呢，投入了很多的时间和金钱。接着我们来学 It's a pity 加上 that 子句。句型 It's a pity that 主词加动词就表示什么什么很遗憾很可惜，那么其中的 it 是虚主词，真正的主词是后面的 that 子句。例如 It's a pity that you can't come， 你不能来好可惜哦，那我们下次再约一团在一起去吧。那最后来学 not only 什么什么 but also。Not only 什么什么 but also 什么什么，这是配对连接词，必须用来连接对等的字、词或是子句，用来表达不仅怎么样，而且怎么样。那我们今天是着重在连接子句的部分，以 not only but also 连接子句的时候，可以将 not only 移到句首作为强调。那由于 not only 是否定副词，把否定词摆在句首，它引导的子句就必须倒装，也就是要把助动词或是 be 动词移到主词前面，变成 not only 助动词主词加动词，或是 not only be 动词加主词。那至于后半句的 but also 在连接子句的时候，also 可以省略不用，那也可以摆在一般动词之前，或是 be 动词之后。好，我们来看例句。Not only did she clean the windows， 逗号空格。好，我们要表达说，她不只把窗户洗好了，也扫过地了。那考考你哦，后半句我们要说 But also she swept the floor， 还是 But she also swept the floor？ 想想看。好，我们刚刚说 also 要摆在一般动词的前面，所以应该说 Not only did she clean the windows，But she also swept the floor。 再考你一题哦。Not only are sweet potatoes delicious， 逗号空格。番薯不但很好吃，而且还有益健康。好，那考考你这边是要用 But also they are good for your health， 还是要说 But they're also good for your health？ 想想看哦。 好，那刚刚说 also 要摆在 be 动词的后面，所以应该说 Not only are sweet potatoes delicious, but they're also good for your health. 好，以上是今天的重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
用英文形容忙碌的生活。
欢迎收看就爱讲英文，我是 Steven，
我是红。
那现在的人呢，常常会觉得自己好忙哦，太多事情要做了。对啊，你呢？你常会这样吗？
会啊。
那今天的主题就非常适合你，因为今天主题是
非常忙碌的生活如何形容
OK， 第一个呢就是 She is tied up in a meeting now。
所以 tied up 就是被绑住。
对，他现在其实是个 hostage， 外面就有警察，然后里面的人就会绕出来。
啊，不是真的被绑住啦，就是无法抽身。
对对对，所以今天如果你在某一个地方真的就是无法离开的话，你会说 I'm tied up right now, I'm sorry， 然后那个人就打给那个警察。好了，第二呢是 My plate is full。
我的盘子满了，是这个意思吗？
是的，就意思是说我盘子已经满到没有空间了。那个盘子就是你的时间。但我看到这个时候，我会想到就是吃的，我又那么爱吃 ，My plate is never full。对。OK。但是如果你听到这句话，从来不是真的他在讲他真的在吃东西的 plate，
不是盘子，
是时间。所以 My plate is full, so I can't do it right now。
其实也可以啦，你就是忙着吃东西。
也是，如果我的时间我都是吃东西，有多开心。好，第三呢是 be snowed under with something。OK。
snow 不是下雪吗？
是的，是的。但是如果因为有很多人可能对下雪这个东西比较少见到，在美国呢，只要有下雪呢，如果下很多，可能就没有学校，还是可能就是想去上班，你还没有办法去上班，你还要出去铲雪啊，你还要出去把那个。在那个马路上也要撒盐巴，因为你下次车子不会滑，其实很麻烦。在美国真的下雪超级无敌麻烦的，所以就是我们一直说 be snowed under with something 呢，就是已经太多雪了，你没有办法离开，你没有办法做其他的事情，就是有一点
已经没办法承受这种程度的东西。
对对对，所以如果今天就是工作让你真的忙到翻了，你其他东西都没有办法去做，你说 I am snowed under with work right now。
OK。
好，第四个呢是 juggle between A and B。那 juggle 是什么呢？juggle 其实中文好像是杂耍嘛，对不对？
有没有好多东西要杂耍？
就可能这个一个球是工作，一个球是家里，一个球是私人的一些一些事情，就是你
同时要接好多东西，
好忙哦。So I'm juggling between my work life and my social life
and my love life
and my love life， 让那个球掉在地上。好了，今天的英文呢，就是如何去形容你现在真的好忙哦。快点进入 Live Action。Where's Ben? Is he late?
He is tied up in a meeting now.
So will he come later?
Probably not. His plate is full and he is snowed under with work.
Sounds terrible. I also heard that he was juggling between his job and children.
Hope everything goes well with him.
D. She is tied up in a meeting now.
第二 My plate is full.
第三 Be snowed under with.
第四 Juggle between A and B.